guys, thanks for joining us today. I'm Kenny Blakesy with the CEO of Pulse Signal Solutions and Apex Site Solutions. You might have seen recently that we launched an initiative with the help of Three Strands Global Foundation called the TATE initiative. TATE stands for Telecommunications Against Trafficking and Exploitation, and our entire goal is to get our industry RAN certified. That's to recognize and notify when you see the signs of human trafficking. So we want to train as many people in our industry as possible. I'm here today with the CEO of Three Strands Global Foundation, Ashley Bryant, and we want to provide a little bit more context on this training and then show you just how simple this training can be.
Yeah, you bet. So, hi everyone. I am Ashley Bryant, CEO and co-founder of Three Strands Global Foundation. And at Three Strands, really, our vision is a world free from human trafficking, and our mission is to mobilize communities to combat human trafficking through prevention programs. So, what you all are doing through the TATE initiative and becoming RAND certified is delivering on our mission and our vision of a world free from human trafficking. You are the eyes and ears out in the field. As telecom professionals, you really have the ability to see things, to recognize, and then notify those who can get resources to anyone who may be victimized or being exploited. So this initiative is incredibly important to Three Strands Global Foundation, and not only to us, but to all that we serve, all of the survivors that we serve.
Yeah, so as we go through this training, you'll notice that it's hosted on the Three Strands Global website. And really, all we've done is empowered our industry, the telecom and tower industry, to help the professionals along the mission that they're trying to fight, right? So it's a very simple ask. It's not much that we're doing. We're really just eyes and ears, extra eyes and ears out there to help the professionals do what they do best. And I've got with me today also someone from Quality Telecom here in Rockland, California, Kyle, who recently went through the training. And I'd like to shout out QTC while we're here. They were one of the first companies that jumped on board, not only raised their hand and said they'd love to get their folks trained up, but also committed some money as well to help keep this platform at no cost to any employer. Anybody that wants to go through this training, there is no cost, and that's through the generous donations of companies like QTC, Wycom, Legacy and Entertech, and Apex Site Solutions, and we've got a few others joining as well. So we appreciate all those. But Kyle, you want to tell us a little bit more about the experience you had going through the training?
Yeah, thanks for that, Kenny. We recently put all of our office personnel over here at QTC through our training, and the awesome thing is it took 30 minutes each person, 30 minutes of your day to make a difference. That's kind of a no-brainer to me. If that's really all it takes, we do it 100 times over again. And I myself learned so much just taking 30 minutes out of my day. One of the main things is just really what to look for when it comes to human trafficking. In our industry, we travel all over the place. We go to all kinds of different places in this state and even the states neighboring us. And it's just so prevalent, not only in California, but all over our nation as well. And so just learning all the different trends and what to really look out for truly changed my mindset on the whole thing. We all grow up knowing what human trafficking is, but sometimes we don't really know what to look for or how to look for it. So that was one of the biggest things, taking this initiative and getting RAND certified. It was truly awesome, not only for me, but QTC as a whole too.
Awesome. So is there anything that you'll be taking away from the training?
Just really putting it out there, like how prevalent human trafficking is. It's not only in our industry and all over the world, but just really truly making it known how prevalent human trafficking is. And you can just call a number. So 888-373-7888 is a number that you can call for a hotline. It's completely anonymous, as well as sending a text to 233-733. It's that easy to just send a text and it's all anonymous, and it's truly a great cause. Everyone at Three Strands and you guys over there at Apex, Kenny, it's really truly awesome you guys taking the time to do
Thanks so
this.
much.
Awesome. Right on.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thanks,
Kyle.
Kyle. And really, I think this webinar is to make things easy. Kyle spoke to the ease of use and that hotline, that national trafficking hotline number. He's so right. It's anonymous, and if you really recognize something, then that's the number that you use to notify people. So really easy to do.
Awesome. Well, real quick, I want to show my screen, walk pretty quickly through just how easy this really is. So let me pull up my screen to show. Uh, Chrome tabs.
And as Kenny is doing that too, one of the things that you'll see, we encourage everybody to go to the TATE portal via Chrome. Chrome has the best user experience, and so make sure that you're using the Chrome browser as you go into the TATE portal.
And I think that's the one hiccup that we've come across thus far has been that some folks trying to access it from their phone or through other browsers have been running into some issues with the videos playing correctly. So make sure you're using Chrome and everything should go very smooth. So if you go to the website, it's going to be 3strandsglobalfoundation.org/TATE, TATE for Tate. And that's where you'll get to this website and you can start. You start off by putting in your information. Can you guys see that? Are you following
Yeah,
along with me
looks
there?
great, Kenny.
All right.
I think that this too, for you all who are putting in your information, this is so that as you finish, there'll be a quiz and you'll get an actual certification that you're RAND certified. So we want to make sure that we get all of your information before we actually send that off to you.
Make sure you put in the actual
Yeah.
information. There we go. The next page is going to be pre-survey questions. This is to get just a basic gauge on any information you have or any knowledge that you have prior to taking the training. So what we want to do is capture beforehand what knowledge you have, and then after the fact how much you know about it. We want to find out how successful we are in educating you. So just and maybe there's some other things you could talk about in here as well, Ashley, in terms of the reasons behind these
Yeah,
questions.
absolutely. And as you're filling those answers out, so one of the things that we measure at Three Strands, data is paramount. And in order to really make sure that we're having an impact, we measure pre and post surveys. So when we create our education, we make sure that we put a theory of change. And basically all that is say, what is it we want to see change? And these questions are asking you pre, what do you know about human trafficking? And then we're hoping to see change at the end when you're finished the training. And then we measure that and we're able to actually look at the TATE initiative on the whole and assess the impacts that we have been able to have in this education as well as that you'll have out in the field.
Absolutely. So after you do that, it's going to take you to the training itself. So you're going to get into the videos. Down below, you'll also see some printable info that you can print out to keep with you for your own knowledge. Now keep in mind you're going to want to use these buttons above the video itself. You won't be able to fast forward or rewind as you're going through these videos. We want to make sure that people are actually taking in the knowledge that they need to. But once again, working through these videos, it's 30 minutes total. So if you just commit that little block of time there, you should have no problems. So I'm not sure if you can hear the audio.
Yeah, we can hear the audio. And one of the things that I will tell you, Kenny talked Yeah, Kenny talked about this streaming 30 minutes, and there you can pause it by when you push play video. Kenny's able to pause it by pushing that button above. Yeah, and so you can pause it there. But we really wanted to make sure that, from a consistency perspective, that from start to finish, that you all had that 30 minutes of training.
So I'm actually in a special admin portal where I should be able to skip forward. This isn't something you should see an option for normally, but I do want to get forward to some of the other videos after the fact. So as you go through the videos, it's going to, now as you can see up here, it's about this video. It's the new video. And this video will talk about how to recognize signs of human trafficking taking place in our own communities. So we're going to keep moving through these. Once again, I'm going to fast forward and just give you the high level
And you'll
idea.
see that the last one was about a little over 9 minutes. This second one was over 8 minutes. So all really doable time frames.
Absolutely. So now it's going to move us on to part 3. And in this final video, we'll talk about what to do if you suspect that you are witnessing human trafficking activity. This is where you'll get the information for the hotline that Kyle talked about earlier. So once again, that's about, yeah, so it really, it's all told, Here's some generous donor. Oh, look, who's that good looking fella?
Yeah, and well, and to the donors, we are incredibly grateful at Three Strands Global Foundation for the financial support and corporate donors to be able to make it so that this comes to all of you at no cost. It really is. It says a lot about this industry. It says a lot about who you are as individuals as well as leaders in the telecom industry. So thank you so much from Three Strands, and for those we serve, more importantly. This is the post survey. Yeah, and this is the
Absolutely.
post survey. So I talked about the pre survey. After you finish the videos, you'll have the post survey. And that will, again, we'll be able to have a measurement of what did you know before and what did you know afterwards. And then we added an optional question of what did you think about the process and the certification. We'd love for you to give us some feedback there, like Kyle did today. That the quotes and the testimonials, if you will, really give power to others to go in and be RAND certified in the TATE initiative. So please, tell us what you think. That was really important.
Absolutely. After that, you'll go on to the quiz. This is where you do have to get a 70% on this one in order to get your certification. So,
Yeah, and once you finish the
um,
quiz, the good news is that you can do it more than once. If for some reason you want to go back and you want to be able to, reflect on what it was that you were learning. Again, our pre and post survey is measuring the growth in what you've learned, but it's important to be able to have this quiz too, so that we can actually get the certification to you.
absolutely. Is there a way for me to actually, because I don't know if I want to give away all the
I know,
answers on
yeah,
this
I
this
know
here
you do
webinar.
it. Do it really fast.
So, I want to. What will it tell me if I try to? Oh no, I gotta
Yeah,
do it
do it
all.
really
Okay.
quick. Just do anything, even if you don't know 70%.
Okay.
The other thing that I think is important for you all to know is that, like Kyle talked about, there are things that you will recognize now that you may not have before. And that's really important because as you are traveling in different states, as Kyle talked about, and doing your work, it's really vital that you get, if you see a victim of human trafficking, that you let the authorities know. And that National Trafficking Hotline is the first line of defense, but also if it's an emergency, you can always call 911 as well. So once you finished your quiz, you get your congratulations, and then you'll actually get an email from us thanking you. It may sometimes be in your spam folder, so check that if it's not in your inbox, and you'll get your certificate.
Also, if you scroll down on this page here, you'll find the QR code. Scan that QR code; it'll automatically add that information to your contacts on your phone. So you'll have the phone number and I believe the text number also, if I remember
Yes,
correctly.
yes.
So,
And then the other piece, if you scroll
um,
up just a
and
little
then
bit, Kenny, those links to the printable, what is human trafficking and the signs, those are actually PDFs that you can download, you can print, you could put in your vehicle as you're out in the field, just to remind yourself, and also how to report, sort of a protocol too. We talk a lot about protocols and what we are to do if we see something. So those you can print and keep with you.
absolutely. So, in the mail, I don't know if we touched on it yet, but a packet will come once you're certified with a hard hat sticker to brag about being RAND certified, along with a hard copy of your certificate. So, hopefully you'll get some people pretty excited. Hopefully we'll start seeing a lot of hard hat stickers around the industry showing off that they're RAND certified. We want to have thousands of folks around the nation able to lend their eyes and ears to look out for this horrendous problem, and hopefully put a big dent in it. We got a whole lot of eyes and ears out there that can help, and all we have to do is pick up the phone and notify the right authorities if we do see the signs. So I know that we're going to be putting all of our personnel through this training, and I hope many more companies will do
Yeah.
the same. And as a reminder, it's not only employers, any employee, anybody in this, actually anybody in the country can do this, but especially anybody in our industry can take this training on their own free of cost and make sure that they're ready to be RAND certified and take action if they see this
And
problem.
really,
So.
it's about how do we disrupt the economy of human trafficking, right? I mean, really, when it comes down to it, because if we can do that, then we will have provided victims with not only resources, but we will have brought this crime to its knees. And so, just we're incredibly grateful for you guys becoming RAND certified, for going up to the portal, printing things, downloading things, and getting engaged and telling others about becoming RAND certified. There's also a couple links here about Three Strands Global Foundation. I'd encourage you to go to those links. It talks about our prevention initiatives and who we are as an agency and the work we've been doing over the last decade.
And once you get RAND certified, don't hesitate to reach out with any testimonials, brag about it on social media. The more that we can go viral, if you will, the more we can spread the word, the more awareness we can spread. So thank you to Kyle and to QTC. Thanks for joining us today, Kyle, and thanks to your company for all the support you're giving and helping us spread the awareness. Thank you, Ashley, for joining me today. And we challenge all of you to get RAND certified. So thank you
Thank
for
you
your
so
time.
much. Bye. Have a great day.